Hello and welcome to this lesson, Mastering Tuples in PineScript. This lesson consists of following sections. In the first section, I will introduce you to tuple. After that, we'll study how to create tuple. Then we'll overview tuple with multiple types. Then I will demonstrate how to use tuples in Request.Security function. And finally, we'll study conditional tuples in this lesson. So let's begin. In PineScript, tuples are a handy way to handle multiple values, neatly organized within square brackets. So let's explore the world of tuples, learn how to use them, and see some practical examples in PineScript. So what is a tuple? A tuple is a set of expressions separated by commas and enclosed in brackets. Tuples are used when a function, method, or local block returns more than one value. Let's explore how to create a tuple. Let's look at an example of user-defined function returning a tuple with the sum and product of two float values. This function, calc sum and product, has two parameters. And this function does calculations with these two parameters of a sum and calculation of a product. And after that, it returns a tuple with two values, which is sum and product. So this is how tuple is used. Remember that the value that is returned from a function is the last value within the function. So this function returns the tuple consisting from two values in it. So when calling this function, we can use tuple declaration to assign multiple variables. In the following example, we see how to declare a tuple. We declare tuple with two variables. Why two variables? Because we want to assign to this declared tuple return of a function calc sum and product that is returning tuple of two values. So function returning tuple of two values, therefore we're declaring a tuple with two values. So when PineScript executes this line, the first value from returning tuple sum will be assigned to the first value of declared tuple HL sum, and the second value from the returned tuple product will get assigned to the second value of the declared tuple HL product. So this is how we declare tuple and assign value to it. Now, let's study tuple with multiple types. Tuples can contain values of different types. Here is an example of using the chart_info function that returns tuple with values of different types. We see this function on this code example, chart_info. That function prepares various of variables, does some calculations, and does some assignments to various variables. And after that, it returns those variables in a tuple that consists of 5 values. Each of these values have different type. For example, first visible time is an integer. First visible close is float type of variable. Is_standard is a boolean. FG color is a type of a color, and symbol is a type of a string. So this is an example of a tuple that has values of different type. Now let's study how to use tuples in Request.Security function. Tuples are useful for requesting multiple values in one Request.Security function call. Here is an example how to use tuple and rounded OHLC function. Here we can see defined function rounded OHLC that returns a tuple of 4 values: rounded open, rounded high, rounded low, and rounded close value. We will use this function call inside of the Request.Security call as a parameter for an expression. And because of that, Request.Security will return a tuple of these rounded open, high, low, and close values. Therefore, we declare the tuple consisting of 4 variables, and we assign to this tuple return of the function Request.Security. So therefore, we get assigned OP variable in this tuple. It's going to get assigned rounded open. HI variable will get assigned rounded high. LO variable will get assigned rounded low. And CL variable will get assigned rounded close value. So this is how you use tuple with Request.Security function. Now let's study how to use conditional tuples. Local blocks in conditional structures can return tuples. Here we have an example how to use conditional tuple within if operator. We have if operator here that, depending on the condition, return tuple consisting of high and close value, or if this condition is false, will return tuple of close and low value, and return of if operator will get assigned to the tuple consisting of variable v1 and v2. So if this condition is true, if close bigger than open, then tuple consisting of v1 and v2 will get assigned values from tuple high and close. In other words, v1 will get assigned value of high, v2 will get assigned value of close. If this condition is false, then v1 will get assigned value of close and v2 will get assigned value of low. So this is how you use conditional tuple with if operator. Now let's review conditional tuple with switch operator. So you assign return of the switch operator to the tuple, in this case consisting of v1 and v2 value. Now in this switch operator, if this condition close bigger than open, if this condition is true, then the switch will return tuple consisting of high and close value. And in this case, high will be assigned to v1 variable, close will be assigned to v2 variable. If this condition close bigger than open is false, then default expression of the switch will be returned. Default expression consists of tuple with 2 variables, close and low. So in that case, if this condition close is bigger than open, if it's not true, then expression with the tuple consisting of close and low will be returned. In that case, close will be assigned to v1 variable and low will be assigned to v2 variable. So this is how switch operator works with tuple. In conclusion, tuples offer a powerful way to handle and organize multiple values in Pine script. Whether you're returning values from functions, dealing with different types, or making requests for various data points, tuples provide a clean and efficient solution. This is the end of this lesson, and I will see you in the next one.